Hello everybody, my name is Amy and I'm delighted to welcome you to our online session today. We're going to be talking about all things to do with postgraduate study here at the University of Glasgow's School of Social and Environmental Sustainability at our Dumfries campus. So if you have any questions for us, please feel free to use the comment section and we'll get back to you just as soon as we possibly can. In the meantime, let me tell you a little bit more about our school and our campus. So as I said, we are the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability. We are part of the College of Social Sciences here at the University of Glasgow. Now, we are located at our Dumfries campus. The University of Glasgow has 3 campuses in Scotland. It has Gilmore Hill in the west end of Glasgow, Garscube a little bit outside of Glasgow, and then Dumfries in the town of Dumfries in the region of Dumfries and Galloway, which is in southwest Scotland, approximately 75 miles south from Glasgow. We're a very friendly and welcoming community here in Dumfries. We have cafes, bars, clubs and restaurants all within our town centre and further afield in the region as well, so there's lots of opportunities for exploring. We have sports and health facilities both on campus and in the town centre itself, as well as cinema, theatres and shopping. We have a very vibrant cultural heritage here in Dumfries and Galloway with music, literary and arts festivals, some of which actually happen right here on the campus. And of course, we're the 3rd largest region in Scotland, so we are not short of the great outdoors. So if you're into hiking or nature trails, mountain biking, we've got forests, rivers and the coast all right here on our doorstep. So a little bit about us as a school. Sustainability really is at the heart of learning, teaching and research and everything that we do here in Dumfries campus. We have staff and students from across the UK and around the world, and we're typically welcoming people from more than 40 countries every single year to our campus. We are surrounded by what we like to call the living laboratory of Dumfries and Galloway. So that includes our teaching garden, which is right on the back door of Rutherford McCowan building. On campus as well, we have lots and lots of different types of natural habitats and environments at our disposal that we like to use. And then further afield, we have everything we could possibly need within a very short distance from our campus. So forests, agriculture, coastal rivers, peatlands, we have a UNESCO biosphere, we have a dark sky forest, lots and lots of opportunities for our students and our staff to get out and about in the field to do some research and some learning and teaching as well. Here at the Dumfries campus, we have smaller class sizes by design. So this gives you a really great opportunity to not only get to know your peers, your friends, your classmates really, really well and have those more in-depth conversations with them, but also your lecturers. We get to know you so well when you're here studying with us, learn about what it is that motivates you, what's your passions, and ultimately be able to better support you into your future career goals. And of course, we're a very close-knit community here in Dumfries. We have a population of around about 40,000 in the town of Dumfries itself. And on our campus itself, we have about 500 students all in here. We have accommodation options within the town of Dumfries and also very close to campus. So we actually have 3 accommodation options. We've got Dumfries Halls, which is the biggest one right next to our campus. Then we have Brook House and Laurie Now, which are both in the town centre. We have a student hub and a postgraduate hub on campus, which are dedicated student facilities for studying or just hanging out with friends and socialising. And we have our gym and sports facilities on campus as well. And these are completely free for our students here at Dumfries campus. We also have our library here in Dumfries and of course our library in our Glasgow campus in the city of Glasgow. And you're more than welcome to use both of these libraries whenever you would like. Here in Dumfries as well, we have GUDU, the Glasgow University Dumfries Union, who are a student union run by a collective of students who plan things like social events and things to do outside of class, as well as things like career opportunities as well. And where we are in the UK, we have excellent transport links. So whether you want to go south to maybe Carlisle and into England, or you want to go north to visit the Central Belt around Glasgow or Edinburgh, or even further north, you're in the perfect place to do so with lots of different opportunities for you there. So at the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability, we have 4 main subject areas that we look at, and those are environment, sustainable development, education and tourism. And I'm going to be speaking a little bit more, just very briefly, about the different programmes that we have in each of these areas available for postgraduate students. So first of all, we have our M.Lit in Environment, Culture and Communication. So this programme explores the evolving relationship that we hold with our surrounding environments. So guest lectures, practical experiences allow students to interlink literary and environmental studies and ultimately develop tools for effectively communicating environmental issues. So this is very much all about understanding the world that we live in, the environment, the hazards, the risks, the issues that we might be facing, and how do we communicate them with audiences who might not have that science background, who might not have an environmental background, but need to know the information. We also have our MSc in Environmental Risk Management. So from floods to droughts and coastal erosion, storm surges, the impact of natural hazards is rapidly increasing across the world. And this program really acknowledges these risks and then also equips you with the conceptual, the analytical skills to really assess these situations, these issues, and then ultimately propose sustainable solutions. And that's what this is really all about here. How do we move forward, take those next steps into those real practical, applicable solutions in the real world? And then finally, in environment, we have our MSc in Ecology and Environmental Monitoring. So this program addresses the issues of decreasing biodiversity, spatially uneven habitat monitoring, and the need for increased sustainability in the use of natural resources. So students are going to develop really essential skills in subjects like plant and animal taxonomy and identification, habitat monitoring, remote sensing, and GIS that's necessary to understand the functioning of our environment and identify and monitor the health of both species and habitats, and then either manage or limit the impact of human activities. This is a really practical program. You'll be out in the field a lot and getting really hands-on with the environment and all the different methods that you'll need to learn in order to build those skills. So next we move on to sustainable development, and we have our MSc in Sustainable Integrated Coastal Zone Management. This is very much grounded in community interaction and practical experience, and this program brings a global perspective to issues facing coastal environments. So building on your own experiences, you're going to develop skills to plan for the ever-changing challenges facing coastal communities. So our teaching team includes industry and academic experts, and they really help to bridge the divide between theory and practice. So by integrating these kind of community perspectives with social and natural sciences, and then exploring the economic impacts of various activities, this program will support the development of practical solutions within a whole systems approach. So we're very much looking at the entire system, not just little parts of the puzzle that may have unintended consequences, that might impact on other areas. We are looking at the whole picture, and we're very much looking at this from a global perspective as well. So next we move on to tourism, and first up we have our MSc in Sustainable Tourism and Global Challenges. So by looking beyond the boundaries of traditional models of tourism, this industry-focused program is designed to explore how the sector can respond to global challenges, and then ultimately equip students with practical skills to develop sustainable solutions for the future. This very industry-focused program, lots of opportunity to get understanding of different areas in the world, different types of challenges that these areas might face as well. And ultimately, our end goal is to help you be able to develop those solutions. Next, we have quite a unique offering here, and that's our MSc in Management and Sustainable Tourism. So this is a little bit different. This one you would spend semester 1 at our Gilmore Hill campus in Glasgow at the Adam Smith Business School, and then semester 2 with us at the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability at the Dumfries Campus. So this program provides students with an understanding of the contemporary issues impacting on the tourism industry, and then it explores the cultural, environmental and sustainability dimensions of both rural and urban tourism. So on completion, students will have the managerial, the service-related knowledge to develop culturally, environmentally and sustainably aware destinations. So it's really important for us, and that's why we kind of split it up into our 2 semesters. You get that real mix of experiences in both the urban setting in the city of Glasgow and the slightly more rural in the town of Dumfries and the surrounding landscapes as well. And then finally in tourism, we have our MSc in Tourism and Heritage. So we need to understand that heritage and culture hold different meanings to people all across the world. And so this program uses examples from Europe, the Americas, Africa and Asia, as well as drawing on the history and culture of Scotland as well. So this program explores tourism and heritage from both the social sciences and arts perspective. So students are going to be able to develop skills to question what exactly is meant by heritage. So we're going beyond traditional teaching models that focus only on the management of heritage sites, and we're looking beyond that into what does actually heritage and culture mean to you as an individual globally around the world. How does this impact on what we understand heritage to be? Next, we have education here. So we have our MSc Enhanced Practice in Education. This program very much equips students with the skills and confidence to apply principles of practitioner-based inquiry, So you're making effective changes in your place of work, and you'll develop expertise to initiate and influence positive working relationships across your organisation and beyond. So this is very much for people who might have some experience in the field, who might are doing some interagency working, for example, across multiple different partners, and who want to understand a little bit more about best practice and how to really get the most out of those relationships and ultimately your practice in education as a sector. Next, we have our postgraduate diplomas in education, so for primary education and for secondary STEM subjects as well. So these programs provide students with knowledge, skills, and values that they need to become a committed teacher for today's schools. So you will do 18 weeks of study at university and then 18 weeks of school experience. And depending on which of these programs you would take, so primary, for example, that experience would be in a primary school. Your secondary STEM subjects, you're really building upon your subject expertise that you already have in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, and then going into a STEM area within a secondary school as well. And finally, it sits under the umbrella of our sustainable development subject area, but just a little shout out as well to our online learning opportunity in our MSc, PG Dip, PG Cert End of Life Studies program. Now this is bespoke built, ideally meant for online learning. So around the world, there is a growing interest in end-of-life care, assisted dying, and the cultural values that surround death and bereavement. So this program offers students new and critical perspectives on end-of-life practice and policy, palliative care, cultural representations of death and dying, and related ethical questions. This is hosted on the Future Learn platform, and as I say, it's designed to be studied online. Our students come from all across the world to study this program. We also have other options, so if you're not quite sure you want to go for that MSc, you can go for the PG Dip, the PG Cert. We also have a 10-credit micro-credential that you can take online as well. And we have our MOOC, our massive open online content. We have a short course that's completely free as well that you can try out. Just head over to our websites to find out a little bit more information. And lastly, I just wanted to touch on our world-changing research. So the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability is home to a collective of world-leading research networks, and they're very much at the forefront of their respective fields. So we have research networks in education, language, policy, and equity. We have environmental science and sustainability. We have the Glasgow End of Life Studies Group, and we have the University of Glasgow Tourism Studies Group as well. And if you'd like any more information, you can just head on over to our website. A lot of these networks host regular seminars or webinars and lots of events on campus as well that you can get involved in. So that was just a whistle-stop tour all about our school and our campus here at the School of Social and Environmental Sustainability. If you have any questions at all, I'm more than happy to answer them. Please just use the comment section, and I really hope you found today useful. Thank you so much, and I'll say bye for now.